One, today, Shadow Protocol is presenting cybersecurity case study on the attack solutions, ransomware attack. Threats have been become most of the critical challenges organizations face today. Ransomware has caused billions of dollars in damages worldwide, targeting businesses, government agencies, and individuals. So, in this presentation, we will walk through how Beltec Solutions was attacked, the ransomware strategies, and security gaps, lessons learned, and how organizations can protect themselves from similar threats in the future. So, talking about the case study, Beltec was attacked by the Hive ransomware group in August 2022, and this attack led to sensitive employee data being compromised, operational disruptions, and reputational damage, in addition to the financial burden of recovery costs. So, the ransomware attack exposed critical security vulnerabilities, leading to data exploitation and ransomware demands. So Beltec solution had some cybersecurity measures in place, but as we see, they were not sufficient to prevent or contain the attack effectively. So now Hemant will take the next slides.
Thank you, Bhavan. Yeah. Now let's discuss how Bell Technique Solutions responded to this attack and what security tools could have strengthened their defense. They have four different phases. They have five different phases. First one is preparation phase. Before the attack, the company had basic cybersecurity controls, including firewalls and antivirus, but they lacked advanced threat detection and employee training. A security information and event management solution like Splunk could have provided real-time threat monitoring. Phishing simulations could have helped employees recognize and avoid suspicious emails. And the second phase is detection phase. The attack was identified through internal monitoring, which detected unauthorized access. However, the detection was not faster enough to prevent significant damage. Endpoint detection and response solutions like CrowdStrike could have provided early warnings. Intrusion detection systems such as Snort would have monitored the network traffic for suspicious activity. And the third phase is containment phase. Once the attack was discovered, the affected systems were isolated to prevent further spread. Network segmentation should have been in place before the attack to limit lateral movement. Incident response platforms could have helped coordinate a faster, more structured response. And the final one is like eradication and recovery phase. To remove the ransomware, Bell Technique Solutions are needed to conduct a full malware analysis and patch vulnerabilities. Tools like Virus Total and Cuckoo's Handbook could have analyzed the malware and helped with the removal strategies. Patch management solutions such as Microsoft SCCM or Qualys would have ensured the security updates were promptly applied. Data restoration was critical. Backup solutions like Veeam or Acronis cyber backup could have ensured a faster recovery with minimal data loss. While built solutions eventually recovered, this attack exposed key weaknesses in the cybersecurity strategy. Now we'll see threat type and prevention. This ransomware, especially by Hive, encrypted data and sought cryptocurrency ransom for decryption. So the prevention measures are antivirus firewalls and antiviruses were in place but lacked advanced detection and email security protocols. The loops in prevention strategies, no advanced threat detection systems, they have insufficient employee cybersecurity training and inadequate email security filters. The next slide will be Akhil, taken by Akhil. Yeah.
Thanks, Eman. So we are going to talking about the attack vectors. So the attack is originated from a phishing email impersonating like a trusted entity in the company. And like an employee unknowingly clicked the malicious link which downloaded the ransomware. That's happened in Bell. So the malware exploited the system vulnerabilities to gain the elevated privileges. And in that way they disabled the security solutions and moved laterally across the network. By using the stealing tools like Mimikatz, the attackers accessed more systems and encrypted their critical data and deleted all the backups and demanded for cryptocurrency for the ransom decryption. This is what happened in the Bell, and the ransom group behind this is claimed as Hive. So, Pavan, can you next slide, please? So this is like a sample email. So here they are asking for like a update the credential, and after clicking that link, the thing is like the system got compromised and employees credential got lost and they got the access to the systems. And this is what happened in the Bell. And we can go to the flowchart. In the flowchart we can see how it's happened, like they get a phishing email and after that all these things happen. The ransomware payload got activated and the malware spread across all the network, and it encrypted all the critical data, and the only thing is appear in the screen is like asking for ransom for decrypting the data. Then after getting to know about this, they are got compromised. The incident response team made work on it, and they try to recover the systems through backups. And after restoring data, they can uh, go with the normal flow. But even though they missed a lots of data, that's what happened in the Bell. Over to you, Priya.
Thank you, Akhil. Now we can see we have summarized the significant consequences of the attack into the tabular form for better understanding. Here we can see the major impact was in 4 different areas. One is sensitive data theft. They have stolen the employee financial and COVID information. Operational disruptions. They interrupted all the services and they made the delay in the responses. Reputational damage, which lost the trust between the client and the credibility. Also, we can see the financial cost impact also, which costed them highly associated with recovery effort and ransom payment. And the mitigation strategies that should have been used are like stronger email filtering, like using advanced email security tools to block the phishing emails, for example, maybe like Proofprint. Also, the security awareness training. They should have educated employees on recognizing and avoiding cyber threats through cybercafe awareness training and all. Multi-factor authentication require an extra verification step to prevent unauthorized logins. Additionally, investing in AI-driven security monitoring, like regular security drills and a zero trust security model could have further minimized the risk. And then next slide, please. Also, the identified vulnerabilities. Here we can see the majorly we have identified the vulnerabilities as like human error, which driven the employees to click the phishing email, which led to the security breaches. Weak endpoint security. The computers and the devices didn't have enough protection, allowing viruses to spread. Delayed detection. There was no quick monitoring, so threats were not found and stopped in time. So the best practices to prevent similar cyber attacks are using multi-factor authentication, which adds an extra layer of security by requiring multiple verification steps. For example, like Microsoft Authenticator apps, such like training employees on cybersecurity. Regular training helps staff to recognize phishing emails and other threats. Deploy advanced end protection security. Use modern security tools to detect and stop the threats on devices. Keep the offsite backups safely to protect the data by storing backups separately or quick recovery. So these steps help strengthen security and reduce the risk of attacks. The next slides will be explained by Zone.
Thank you, Priya. Next, we go with client's response rating. As it's marked as 5 out of 10 because it needs improvement as identify the recognition of gaps in preparation, which highlighted the need for improved response planning. Additionally, the assessment revealed the backup system segmentation and require enhancement to bolster overall security and ensure faster threat detection in future incidents. And also, additionally, investing in AI-driven security monitoring, regular security drills, and a zero trust security model could have further minimized the risk. So that we need to invest a zero trust security framework like Palo Alto Networks, zero trust models, and CyberBit reinforce regular security drills to mitigate the areas we have to improve. And next we go with key lessons learned. As we reflect on the cybersecurity incident, there are several key lessons that organization can take away from Bell's experience. Proactive security is better than reactive recovery. So instead of waiting for an attack to happen and scrambling to recover, business should focus on proactive security measures such as patching vulnerabilities, monitoring threats, and enforcing strict access control. And ransomware readiness requires strong backup and recovery strategy. So companies must ensure their backup systems are not in place, but also regularly tested to confirm their reliability. And continuous security training significantly reduces risk. So ongoing security training helps employee recognize threats and respond effectively. So in conclusion, cybersecurity is an ongoing battle and organization must remain vigilant in order to prioritizing cybersecurity investments and regular security audits and penetration testings, and also by implementing cybersecurity policies, tools, and defense strategies, which should be continuously reviewed and updated. So by applying all these lessons and continuously improving security practices, organizations can strengthen their defenses and reduce the likelihood of falling victim to ransomware and other cyber threats. So that's all about. Thank you.